Oh, g'day, Matt Heath.
G'day, G Lane. G'day, Mashy. G'day, Joe.
G'day, boys.
Hey, I was expecting you to be walking in like Pingu today after your Queenstown marathon. But you look like you're in good nick. Well done.
Yeah, I'm okay. I'm okay. It was a pretty tough rest of Saturday after the race, that's for sure. But I had my emotional support creature there.
Yeah.
It was quite good because I took my girlfriend down and then there was about 2 hours where she'd get anything for me with me just putting my hand out.
Awesome.
Yeah.
You know, because she felt, and then she turned on me. She said, "I'm not your slave." But
Oh,
I got
okay.
2 hours of just being.
2 hours is good.
Yeah, 2 hours
I'd
of just
take that.
putting my hand out, go, food, drink, you know, massage,
Carry me.
other stuff.
So how'd it go? Like, that was your first marathon. You've done a couple of halves, halves, but this is your first full 41-kilometre
wound. It was the location of our notorious half. Where I tried to kill Joe Jury.
Oh, wow. Congratulations. I didn't realise that it was a full marathon that you were running. Nice.
Yeah.
How did you go? They say that you run 30 with the legs and then 10 with the head and then 2.5 with the heart or something like that. Is that what it felt like?
It's something like that. The 30K change in mindset, because Tracy was popping up and filming me at different stages, and there's all laughs and giggles and hey, how are you at 22K, and then at 30K it's you're in a state.
The lactic acid starts to take hold.
But then they do quite a good trick, or maybe I missed it, but in the last 3K, because they keep saying how many K there is to go in signs, but they did 3K to go, and then there wasn't another one till 1K, so I missed the 2K.
Nice.
So I was just going along, and then I was like, my God, I wish this frickin' race would end. And then it's like 1K popped up instead of 2K to go, and then so I got a bit of got enough that I could run with sub-dignity past the crowd, because there's a whole crowd when you're coming in, and so I didn't do a Paula Radcliffe.
Didn't do a Craig Barrett or a Joe Jury.
Yeah, or a Joe Jury.
So where did we lose Joe Jury that time that you did it?
On the finish line.
He finished. He got his medal.
Watching that video of you finishing, coming down that ramp and turning the corner and then going, I remember that. Then I thought, no, I don't.
So for people that haven't heard the story, Joe Jury
over Merino.
He went Merino crazy at the start because it was so cold when we ran that half down in Queenstown and at the start he was all, look at me, I'm warm. G Lane and I were like freezing.
I thought my head was going to explode. I had like the pre-cancer operation, and we were worried my stitches were going to burst. So I had stitches up down my forehead like Frankenstein.
Where does that marathon start as well? Is it
out by Millbrook? Kind of. You got to kind of bus
freezing.
It was so cold, and then and Joe Jury over there, he was covered in merino. He's like, I'm toasty, I'm so warm. But of course, over 22.5K, that turned into more of a sort of a hungy situation.
Yeah, like a pig in a blanket.
So it was a slow cooked.
Internal body pressure was temperature was about 39 degrees.
And he got me home. He spent the last 5K going, you got us, Matty, because I had a sore ankle. You got this, Matty. He got me over the line. And then while I was still posing for selfies, and he went down and got rushed off, got stripped naked, got his clothes cut off him, and then he was thrown in an ambulance. And the next thing we hear, he's like, KJ's calling us going,
he's in hospital.
He thinks he's at the cricket.
He thought he got thrown out of the cricket.
He thought he got thrown out for being too drunk at the cricket.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Reasonable.
I'm sorry.
It's a reasonable thing. How did it feel running with the Human Torch?
What's that?
How did it feel running with the Human Torch last time? Basically,
Human
Fantastic Four getting you across the line.
I needed that power behind me. Yeah, I could feel the heat from behind me. But it's interesting how your mindset changes, because now a half marathon's kind of, I remember us vassing each other up and covering ourselves in deep heat and nipple coverings and everything for a half. And now I just cruise through a half. But it's, as you say, Mashy, it's that last 10. Oh my God. That last 10. You just have to go, I'm just running.
You don't want to share your bib number so we can check your crowd crossing the line?
Is there pictures?
Yeah. That's how we found out Joe. That's how we found out what happened to Joe. Because we looked up his bib number.
I can show you a video of me crossing the line.
But the bib number, they do photographs, and you can go online. And the photo of Joe is of him on all fours. On the finish line.
Still cross that fucking line there.
And someone's picking him up.
Well, the best photo of him is in hospital. He's got they've taken his top off and they've got all those things that they stick to you with wires coming out of them. But he's got his medal around his neck. With his, and we took the picture of him because you could take a picture with your time.
Yeah, with the frame, with the finisher, and he's in hospital. We talked about this before. He was the first person ever into the new Queenstown ED. And so the machines were all going off. There was beeping. There was flatlining.
Oh, there's me finishing.
Oh, nice.
There you go.
Yeah. Look, is that you striding out there?
Looks like a great day down there in Queenstown.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I love how you've got Eye of the Tiger as your theme song.
Any other names of note down there? I saw Scotty J might have been down there. I don't know if
I
he
was
was
running like such a like an old man.
Oh, yeah,
Just-
but
that's all right.
42k. You get.
I mean,
I'll cut you some slack on that.
Yeah. Scotty J. Stevenson was there, great New Zealander. He was waiting for me at the 30k mark with some advice and
some gels.
some gels. Oh, I forgot my gels. So, you're supposed to take a gel every half hour for energy. And
Is that for carbs or something, is it?
It's like sugar gels.
Yeah.
Right,
But,
okay.
there was this fantastic woman that I met on the run called Kate from Clyde.
Oh.
And I don't know if that's not actually her name. She was called Kate, and she was from Clyde. But she just had everything. She had like she was like whatever I needed. She'd be like, time for another gel. Matt, half an hour, and she'd give me a gel. She bought enough gels, and then
Oh my God, she was
and
sent
then
from the
and then
Marathon Gods.
at one point, my stomach was causing me all kinds of troubles. She just quick as a flash whipped out an antacid and handed it to me.
Wow.
Yeah.
She was just
Kate from Clyde, if you're listening.
Yeah.
Kate Goodfellow from Clyde. What a great New Zealander.
It's like, Kate, I just need a little pick-me-up. She goes, amphetamine? Did you have a little bum bag or something? Did she have a
I don't know where she got it from. I didn't really. I think she had a. Things would just pop up so quickly. It was like.
Was she real?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh, that's a good point.
Yeah.
Was she real? That's a good question because I used to holiday in Clyde when I was a kid.
Oh, you've
Kate
just
Good-
imagined
Kate
a New Norton
Goodfellow.
situation.
Kate Goodfellow from Clyde.
Well, the good fellow part of it is a kind of a sign for me that you've made this up. This
Yeah.
good fellow, guardian angel, Kate, you've just made it female.
Or hallucinated.
Kate,
It'd be funny
Goodfellow.
it'd be funny to get the footage and I'm running by myself just like at the end of Fight Club.
Talking to someone to the left of you, yeah.
Putting these imaginary things.
And the gels are just like piss water or something. You're just eating something
Just
horrific.
leaves you pick,
leaves I'm picking up trees.
or you picked off the ground, used ones, and just resucking them. Thanks, Kate.
Anyway, I think there was some more notable sporting events that happened over the weekend rather than me shitting my pants around a course.
Let's get to them then, eh?
I don't know if there is.
Live from the Export Beer Garden studio, this is the agenda for Monday, the 17th of November.
The Agenda Podcast, the home of sporting nonsense and claptrap. Brought to you by Export Ultra.
On today's show, the Black Caps defeat the West Indies in possibly the longest and most boring ODI ever. The All Blacks, Grand Slam dreams, diet, Twickers, and massive golf news and so much more. Also, we might have to touch on this Lomax situation going on in regards to the rumours around R360. We'll see how far we get for today. But let's start with the cricket. Son of a Mitch scored a gritty 100 with no groin. And then 12 hours later on, the Duff man bowled the last ball of the 100th over. And the Black Caps were victorious. Here's some audio now of Big Man.
Oh no, they're bringing out the fake clap.
Oh, I think nothing's more embarrassing than fake crowd noise.
But why do it now?
Well, because you want to get up behind Seals.
Seals into Mitchell is on 96. And he slaps this down to the boundary for 4. And Daryl Mitchell brings up his 7th ODI 100.
Oh, only 7.
100 of 107 deliveries, and he loves it. He lets out a guttural scream. Well, not long after that, he unfortunately did something to his groin,
Oh, really?
which is quite concerning because he's a pretty pivotal
He
player.
is key.
Yeah. He loves scoring runs in one days.
Yeah, he does, doesn't he? That's why I'm surprised it's only 7 ODIs.
Yeah.
I feel like he's had
A lot of 50s.
You know how? A lot of 50s, a lot of really significant 50s.
Yeah.
like 70s and 80s when we needed them,
Yeah.
and 60s and such.
Yeah, well, he's batting kind of. Is he 5? 4
Yeah.
or 5? Maybe 4. Yeah, but he was. Sometimes he was a 5.
There's some good old school alpha shit going on with Des Mitchell as well.
Oh,
from
yeah.
the way that he defends, from the way that he leaves, from the
calls.
way that even after the game, even though he had a pulled groin allegedly, he still went up and shook some very firm hands after
Yeah.
the game finished. You know, just
He's
letting
got a
him-
spare say when we were filming that stuff in Jeremy's backyard.
Great Nick.
He looks good in real life.
For the last 5 years, I feel like it's just been him. You know what I mean? I feel like every time I
Especially
turn on the
in
telly,
one
he's
days.
scoring runs.
In
Yeah.
one days, yeah, particularly in those one day formats. But there was a real old school one day. I don't know if you caught much of it, Maddie, in your recovery, but it New Zealand lost 2 early wickets and really grinded out for 3.5 and over. After 15 overs, we were like 2 for 55 or something, and it was like, yeah, old school. But we never really got out of gear. A couple of good partnerships with Mitchell. We got to 269 in the end.
Conway got a start, 49 odd.
Yeah, and it was okay. I mean, it's an okay total. It was hard to tell what the pitch was doing. It was a bit too paced and spitting off a length, and a lot of people dropping their bottom hands as it wrapped them on the gloves.
Right.
But the ball wasn't doing a lot off the pitch, but we nicked behind. The first 4 wickets were nicked behind. And then I thought, okay, maybe there's something in it. And then West Indies came out. Shit, they grounded out. Oh, my God.
Fuck me.
They grounded out. And obviously they had a game plan. But the game plan was to get to 40 overs. And if they had less than 100 to score and a few wickets in hand, they backed themselves to score 100 off the last 10. So, of course, that means they were 170 after 40 overs. So it was like, woo! We were just...
Whoa, that's old school.
And the crowd left.
There was an easterly change down there at Haig Lane.
Yeah,
there was no one in the
It
crowd.
was like 8 degrees.
I heard quite clearly hear clapping and
I mean, it's so amazing how people get behind the Black Caps with that rhythmical clapping. It's like one person goes to every game. The pre-recorded slow clap.
You've already destroyed all atmosphere with your music between overs and your entertainment there. You've already destroyed the atmosphere. Don't make it even worse by taking away...
It makes me cringe so much hearing it.
Like, because what is it? Is it canned laughter from a sitcom? Is it? That's what it's like, isn't it?
Yeah.
You know, have you ever watched in those videos of when they remove the canned laughter from Friends?
Matt LeBlanc's not that funny.
It just seems so bizarre.
Yeah.
It's kind of, just don't do it. Don't do canned clapping, please.
It's not good. It's not good, Matty. Anyway, we end up winning a thriller because the big bastard.
Oh, the big old
big Mario Shepherd came in, and it was like he missed a few, and then he connected a few. But we didn't have a great time in the field. The ball was just either falling in awkward places. We were dropping catches. It was a weird vibe. That easterly came through. Everyone was cold. The ball swirling around. Michael Bracewell had a shocker in the field. I'm not sure what was going on.
Have we checked on the beast this morning?
There's miscommunication.
Because I'm a little bit concerned about what was going on there last night.
He's usually up there though with the best fielders. He's got bucket hands, but on this occasion, a ball went up in the air, high in the air, and he kind of looked over at Matt Henry. Matt Henry looked at him, and it just went thunk. Remember, I think it was Kugelline did the same once when there was a miscommunication on who was calling.
That's right.
Yes, no kind of thing.
Yeah. But then there was confusion on the boundary where a ball went out there. 2 players came together. I think it was Michael Bracewell and
Smudge.
Nathan Smith. And they both looked at each other for who was going to dive, and it just went between them, went for 4.
Yeah.
It was real weird. But we won in the end by 7 runs. So thanks to the Muff Man and Matt Henry, really, who bowled those 2 last overs and squeezed it out.
Cole Jameson was about to kill every single one of his teammates.
It's so hard
to. As well, the poor
it's,
bastard.
It's so hard to get my head around ODIs these days.
ODI to me is one of my favourite formats, but not when it's played like that.
You got to keep going. Like there's a weird thing that can happen. Yeah, I don't know.
But it is odd that they've been played this year. There must be a quota they must have to fulfil in terms of how many one-days they play, because it's a T20 World Cup year. Everyone just wants to play T20s.
I mean, in the ideal world, we've talked about this before, T20s would only be played domestically, and ODIs would be the international, ODIs and Tests would be the international form of the game, and then ODIs would, it's just weird when you play T20s and then ODIs. It's just, it's hard to get your head around it.
Napier's the next game on Wednesday. Rain clearing to partly cloudy in the afternoon. So there we go, because the 2 o'clock start. So we'll get some play there. 25 degrees, the high there, so the West Indies will be pleased to get out of Christchurch.
What time are they playing? I guess it's not the time of year where you get your retinas burned out by the sun.
Oh, yeah, it will be.
Will be?
Oh, no, that usually happens at the end of summer, isn't it?
Yeah,
Is that when Coley walked off the field?
Yeah.
Because of sunstrike.
Oh, that's right.
But at some stage, the sun will go through that. At some stage.
Through that crack, yeah.
Through that crack. But anyway.
Since they were scoring so slowly, though, really quickly, Matty Heath, if you don't mind, I'll just discuss with you what we discussed last night during the second innings. There was a text that we received in regards to someone that had...
it was a talkback, actually.
Oh, was it a talkback?
Yeah.
Okay, do you want to maybe go into the talkback message? Because I didn't actually hear the original talkback message.
It was a talkback message from a gentleman whose wife works at ED. And a guy had come in recently walking a bit gingerly with his wife. It turns out he had a rolling pin up his ass.
Oh, yeah.
And the wife when he said what his ailment was to the lady behind the counter, I've got it. She put her hands up and said, "Nothing to do with me. This is all him." And apparently, he'd pleasured himself with a rolling pin. Anyway, the discussion obviously turned from that into, what else? Why do people put up their butts? And then we did the first 11 of things to put up your butt.
Naturally.
Truth.
Yeah.
So, opening the betting, we had the carrot and the cucumber.
Carrot and the cucumber, yep.
Yep, opening up. Good pair, left and right-handed opening pair.
Number 3, if you lose an early wicket, we've got finger coming in.
Solid, I thought.
Yeah, steady the ship.
Yeah.
Number 4, you've got impulse can.
What?
The impulse bottle.
Like the
deodorant.
Deodorant.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
That's a generator. You wouldn't know that.
No, I wouldn't.
Rexona?
I'd go with the Rexona.
Yeah, it's the Rexona or
the Lynx.
impulse. The same. There's the same.
Is it the
shape.
spray on or the underarm?
Spray on?
Oh, yeah.
G Lane was a massive advocate for live animals, so he went with an eel at number 5. And then at 6 we had gerbil.
Yeah. Look, eel and gerbil.
Wasn't there an
Middle
eel
order.
incident where a bunch of people lost their jobs at the hospital because they
Leak the info.
leaked the eel? Leaked that someone had leaked the shot of the eel and don't put an eel up there. Anyway,
Gerbil. Anyway,
what's wrong with people?
I know. That's what I was saying last time. But anyway, eel and gerbil in the middle order, I think, is solid. I
Yep.
mean, it's all
Does
unpredictable.
the gerbil survive that kind of?
No, I don't think any of them survive it.
Do you know that's what Pet Shop Boys are? That band, the Pet Shop
Yeah.
Boys.
Yeah.
Pet Shop Boys is a joke for
Dudes who stick live animals up
yeah,
their
yeah,
butts.
yeah.
Oh, there you go. Okay, number 7, with the gloves as well as having a bit of a swing of the bat, we've got the butt plug.
Yep.
Well, the butt plug would be
Wicket keeping and batting.
Yeah, a butt plug's got two purposes. It's pleasure and function.
At 8, we've got beads. 9, we've got a camera. 10, pinger.
was a camera for medical.
Yeah, colonoscopy.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
I've been there.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that is that's good. That's your first drop when it comes to bowling. Your number 10, we've got pinger. And then
Some shelving situation.
11, opening the bowling, coming at you hard, the penis. And that is the first 11 of things you can stick up your butt. It's
So you
decided
get-
during the second innings
Oh,
of
that had
yesterday's ODI.
real turn at the end. I wasn't expecting that. But it does make sense though.
That was 2 hours of
Wow.
chat. The text,
See, this is the problem when teams aren't scoring.
Yes.
The ACC ends up getting fatigued, and then that kind of happens.
yes, I blame.
We get fatigued, and we go downstairs.
Correct.
That's on the Windies, that.
I'm going to bring it up with New Zealand cricket management and West Indies management because we can't have that.
This is
Yeah.
going to keep happening if
We
the
can't
cricket
have
is
that.
being played like this. Right, let's move on. From
Marmite
cricket.
Jar didn't make it.
Yeah, it got suggested.
Honourable mention for sure.
Honourable mention, yeah. There's
Yep.
a lot of honourable mentions. Like, I don't think I've received so many text messages. I hope that our technology team take a quick look at that and wonder what's going on.
I feel like the dilly was just hard done by, to be fair. No mention of the dilly on there.
Nah, it's a bit missionary, isn't it?
Yeah, well, I mean, apparently.
And the coach was John Hopewadi.
Yes. That's a good.
The dilly will be like friends around at the house for the team naming.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Everyone's there. Definitely.
I've got this in the bag.
I'm definitely making the team.
Yeah.
Then the dilly's going.
Sorry,
The
what?
hell?
It's,
What?
it's an attitude thing. You know,
Yeah.
you've got to have the right attitude.
Dilly's like, I got beaten by
By gerbil?
gerbil.
But the dilly walked so the gerbil could run, you know.
I mean, is it a carrot beat me? Like, I'm purpose built for this.
There's a lot more carrots
So
around.
I was born. The dilly's going.
numbers
I was
game.
born for this.
It's a numbers game for the carrot, though.
Let's move on to rugby. The AB's Grand Slam is dead after England pounded us at Twickers, and there's a new wounder for us to keep an eye on. Jeez, what's his name? Henry Pollock?
Yeah, Pollock.
Blondie.
So-
Bleach blonde hair.
Yeah, I don't think we need to rake over the coals of this one. But a little bit disappointing.
I
12-0
at the
up.
start we're like, oh, we're going to smash them because we're
Yeah.
scoring tries at ease and just cutting them open, and then we just didn't.
Yeah.
And then
They did what England did. They
Yeah.
kicking drop goals.
but they also
chipping away.
scored. But it's because there's been those ones before, and I saw a lot of commentary online. Typical England penalties, drop goals,
Yeah.
all that kind of stuff. But they did score good tries against us as well, which is annoying.
Yeah.
Henry Pollock is that blonde
Yeah.
blonde flanker with.
If there's been issues over the years with English players in their hair,
Yeah, he's
remember
up there.
Bebop and Rocksteady?
Yeah. And the
Whatever happened
Lions.
to-
They're in the Lions.
Yeah, Bebop and Rocksteady. Just trying to construct a personality out of some ridiculous hair.
Was that Joe Marler?
Running the
But he was-
running the mohawk.
Yeah.
eh?
And the other one was from Ireland. Beagle. Anyway, he's but disappointing. He's quite good, and and the way he was geeing himself up, like not any of his teammates, himself, just like
before coming on.
It's good though. You always need a villain. You need a villain.
A couple of opportunities missed, to be fair, you'd have to say, from the All Blacks. So, unfortunately, Buddy Barrett unable to find touch. I understand that he was trying to be aggressive with it, whatever.
And he was carrying a bit of a thigh niggle as well, apparently.
Is that right?
Yeah.
It's interesting, the whole thing, because I'm going to say that the Grand Slam was never on. Okay, the Grand Slam, because you can't. Grand Slam has to be home game. So as soon as we didn't lose the Grand Slam, it would never be a Grand Slam because we played Ireland and Chicago. So the Grand Slam wasn't on. I'm going to say that now. I'm going to say that now.
I agree.
Yeah, it was never on. So we didn't lose the Grand Slam. It was never on.
Because that was an exhibition match, wasn't it, really?
Yeah. So, I mean, part of the Grand Slam is you're playing these teams at home.
Yeah, in Europe.
Yeah. So
Europe.
Yeah, so you can't take a Grand Slam and play one of the games in Chicago, okay? Yeah. All right, so then we didn't lose the Grand Slam.
Hey, fun fact, that Mania dropped on us yesterday in the commentary. Lester Whanganuku, first ever international to play on Twickenham and have the second name, Twickenham.
Shove that up your ass.
Wow. He's also got the second name of Wales as well. Lester Whanganuku's full name is a real mouthful.
It's going to be a long time before anyone challenges that stat.
So his dad was he playing for Tonga?
Yeah, I don't
Leicester.
know.
He was playing for Leicester.
No, but the Tongan game was in Leicester.
Yeah, then he went and played for Leicester, I think.
Oh, did he? And then they played in Twickenham. So his son was born, so he called him Lester Twickenham Wales Whanganuku.
Yeah, he just named him the upcoming schedule, didn't he?
That's great.
I know. We were talking about...
That's the greatest. How come I don't know this?
Also,
I didn't know it either.
How did he get that past the keeper? Like, was the mum, was she just delirious and he filled out the birth certificate?
That can happen. That's what my mum and her sister got named. They were twins, and my grandfather just went down and named them and came home, and they were like, and mum was like, "What did you call them?" My grandma. She was like, "Really? Oh, I guess that's locked in now." But
work,
maybe we could have talked about it.
Here you go, Lester Offa Ki Wales Twickenham Whanganuku. It's a great name.
If you've got a baby right now, put Twickenham in the middle name.
Yeah.
Now. To try and compete with us.
Yeah, to try and be another pub quiz question. Who are the two players that played at Twickenham who had middle names Twickenham?
Yeah.
It's an easy thing to say now. I was listening to a podcast on my run this morning, and it had George Ford on it, and then he was saying that pre-match there was a discussion about the fact that the All Blacks have been defending quite well, and there's limited opportunities to score tries on them, and if there is a drop goal opportunity, you should take it. And he said that was a discussion that went on. But at the same time, he was talking about the fact that if you miss a drop goal, it's one of the worst things you can ever do because it makes it look like you've got no idea. You don't know where the attack's heading. You don't know you've got any kind of shape.
It feels like a panicked thing you do at the very end of the game where you've shown that where the defence there's no way through and you haven't been able to find a way through.
Yeah.
Then you go for a drop goal.
And then he said apparently before the second one, he thought to himself, "Shit, maybe I go for a second one here because then it looks like a plan." And then he slotted it, and he was like, "Yeah, I should. This looks good."
He
now.
Slotted them, eh?
Oh, fucking hell! He's
Never in doubt.
That right? Is it a right foot? It's a hell of a nudge. He looks good off the tee as well, eh?
What's the difference though between trying to milk a penalty off a scrum, to get 3 points, than just setting up a drop goal?
Well, you've just got to have someone that can hit a drop goal.
You could argue
it's more skillful.
You could argue the drop goal is
more natural game of play,
more honourable than that. Yeah. And just trying to set up in the middle of the field and try and milk a penalty.
That's for sure, yeah.
Yeah, or like a halfback throwing it into the head of a player lying on the ground kind of situation.
Yeah.
like Smith used to do all the time.
God used to do that all the time.
Yeah, to pretend to trip over a player lying down.
Yeah. But there was something about that game, watching it, where it felt like we were ill or something. Like there was like...
Yeah, it just fell away, eh?
Yeah. It felt like we didn't have... Because normally we used to... We're used to the All Blacks having more stamina and just the last 20 just having more composure and more stamina and just going. But we seemed to fall off a cliff and England seemed to be fitter. It was weird.
I'm going to have to admit something.
What?
I switched over and watched the Netty.
Good on you.
Yeah, well, I had my daughter with me and we're watching and she's like, "This is rubbish." I was like, I agree. And she goes, Can I watch the Netty? Because the Netty started at like... kind of 5:30, with the build-up. I said, sure. So we watched the build-up to the netty and watched the netty, and we watched us beat England in the netty. So there you go.
And so have you forgiven them for their treatment of Dame Nolene?
I'm not getting involved in that fight. That's not my fight. That is not my fight. I'm not even commenting on that.
We've been steering so far wide of that one here at the agenda.
I've got something to admit. I switched over before the end and watched the netty. It's quite a sentence. I think you might get uncancelled for that.
Really? Do you reckon?
Well, because you're coming from a long way back with your cancellation, but I've got to say, so it's wholesome for your daughter because you want her to be inspired by sport.
Yeah.
You flip over from the netty, say goodbye to the rugby. I think you might be uncancelled.
Yeah, I sat on her and farted on her before I left.
Oh, well, don't add that to the Women's Weekly article that you post about it. No, that's
cancelled again.
Yeah, okay.
You can't stay above water, can you?
No.
You can't stay above water. Just stick it. He was just up for a second, and then right down to the bottom of the bottom-feeding ocean.
G Lane, I understand we're heading back to Pupuki for another Golf Open.
Yes, Golf Open just released today, 13th of February, Friday the 13th of February. Unlucky for some, we're headed back to Pupuki for the ACC Opens. Good news though for the rest of the country. We, out the back of No Sleeps Till Hole-in-One.
Yes.
We have got hold of a simulator, thanks to Premium Golf Simulators New Zealand. We have got a golf sim, and we're going to take that around the country.
Oh, yeah.
Look, some say the idea was suggested we go to bars and we look for New Zealand's biggest drunk driver. But there's been some confusion around that because obviously we're not trying to encourage drunk driving. We're going to take a simulator to find the biggest people who can do the biggest drive.
While drunk.
Yeah, but calling it the drunk drivers caused just a bit of confusion.
Didn't we meet someone at the Mount that was wanting to open a driving range bar and call it drinking and driving?
Yes. Yeah, I don't think they were allowed.
I don't think they got their license.
Yeah.
I think the alcohol license was like... Because
they actually tried.
I think so.
Yeah, they did. Yeah, because people just take themselves too seriously.
It's like you're drinking and driving. It's like a joke.
We're not
like you can't even joke about something.
Yeah, I know. We're not finding New Zealand's biggest drunk driver. We're just trying to find people who do the biggest drive while drunk.
Oh, credit for them for giving it a crack. It sounded a lot like to me that might have been a 4 a.m. coffee table idea that didn't come to fruition.
They tried.
But no, they gave it a good go.
They tried. But we're going to take it around the country.
Nice.
And pop up at bars and whatnot and do it that way around the rest of the country because I'll be honest with you, getting onto golf courses these days is proving quite hard.
Yep.
Golf's hot at the moment, and a lot of tournaments come popping up. Every man and their dog seems to be doing one, but we're going to be doing one in Auckland at Pupuki because the guys at Pupuki are legends. So if you are in the Auckland region, get onto the ACC website, book your spot because they go pretty quick.
If you want to register a team and you're looking for a bit more info, you can also just text golf to 3236 and we'll fire you some info on that. Speaking of golf, Dan Hillier has missed out, unfortunately, on qualifying for the the US PGA Tour by 2 spots.
Thank God for the netty, eh?
After finishing in a share of 16th at the Double Penetration World Tour Championship at Dubai.
He came into round 3, he was second.
Yes.
And I was like, you beauty. And Hillier playing it in Dubai there. I've been to that tournament a couple of times, actually. It's a real weird course. It's this Jumeirah course. It's basically a course in the middle of houses. So there's an estate, and you just basically you watch it, and you're sitting on people's front lawns watching it. It's a real weird kind of setup.
I didn't even imagine Dubai had houses like suburban Dubai.
How
are they getting all the water from?
Desalination. They've got the biggest runoff diesel, so they don't care. They don't give a shit.
Oh, they could not give a shit.
Nah.
Giving a shit about the environment's only for countries like New Zealand. We have to.
Where we cripple ourselves.
We cripple ourselves.
Yeah.
Well, meanwhile, everyone's just giving us the bird. Someone trying to get in.
No, that was the haunted TAB couch once again.
Who's turned that back on?
I don't know. You could turn it back on.
Someone turned it back on.
I don't know why you're looking at me.
Was it the ghost of the TAB couch?
Is that Cal Tolley in the back of that thing just trying to crank it back up?
Is there someone in here?
No, there's those buttons.
It's like Always Sunny in Philadelphia.
Press the button. Press the red buttons. Press the red button.
I know.
Rip it and rip it.
Yeah, there you go. That's Fadi Moati there saying grip it and rip it.
The couch.
There's your clap.
The couch makes noises.
I didn't press any button.
I know, but it does it by itself. That's why we turn it off.
Quite haunting, eh?
Rip it and rip it.
Is that Paul Moati?
Yes, it is.
That sounds like Manoia.
Yeah.
Rip it and rip it.
Right, on that note, let's take a break and come back and chat some Ashes. All right, the Ashes is only, 3 sleeps away, fellas?
Friday, is it?
Thursday, I think.
Hell yeah.
Yeah,
Hell yeah.
And Davy Dumb has come out with another classic quote for us to start this discussion about the Ashes coming up on Thursday. It's probably going to be 5-0 to Australia, unless you're counting moral victories, in which case it'll be 5-0 but to England. Get it? Question mark, question mark. But no, joking aside, it'll be either 4-0 or 3-1, depends if we run out of sandpaper. Oh, well, it's a good line to finish.
That's actually pretty good for him.
That's a good line.
I was about to say,
Credit where it's due.
I don't know where he was going with that.
Yeah.
It was too long, and then he finished it quite well.
It sounded like the ramblings of an insane man, but then it was quite funny.
Get it, boys? Anyone that says get it after a joke, I think needs to be put down. But anyway.
Yep.
Get it?
Get it?
Yeah, all right, mate. We get it.
Yep.
Okay.
Is he on
Number 11 is penis. Get it?
The penis is going asses. Get it?
Am I right, boys?
The single entendre.
Dicks, fuck, assholes.
But dicks also fuck pussies.
Right, anyway, Ashes. Have we got teams named? I think we do, don't we?
This is going to be a great Ashes series because you've got Australia who, you must admit, haven't got a settled lineup. Their top five is far from settled. Usually Australia are pretty regimented in who they've got, but they're still undecided. They've got no Pat Cummins,
No Cumdog, no Hazelwood.
no Cumdog,
They got
Pooh Bear.
No
Pooh Bear's out.
Pooh Bear's out.
No,
They got Bill Ralston.
yeah, Bill's still there charging in.
So what's their attack?
Big Scotty Boland.
Big Boland,
Boland at the G.
Jeez.
Who else is in there? Big Cammy Green, the all-rounder?
Yeah, Cam Green's in
Nathan
there.
Lyon's out as well.
Oh,
Wait, what?
shit.
Lemony Snicket's gone.
Hang on.
But then you've got an England team who obviously got pace. You've got Mark Wood, you've got Jofra Archer.
How silky did Archer look against us, by the way, in those ODIs?
But then they've got people who are dangerously out of form, though, as well. Like, you've got Joe Root, who came over and had a shocker.
Top order.
He got hit for 100 runs in a warm-up game. So it's going to be fascinating because
You think it's the Ashes where both teams are sort of limping in more than ever before?
Yeah, no one's coming in swinging their downstairs around.
Yeah, everyone's coming in off the back of a 2-day bender, It's like that
But
third night.
I think when you got Australia and whenever you even think about writing off Australia,
Yeah, I know.
it's a disaster. That they'll come in wounded and I don't know. I'd still think no matter what with Australia.
It's first one's at Perth, eh?
Yeah.
So it's at the whacker. You've got a hard, but you've got, when you say, the whacker, the pace bowling, but they've got quicker bowlers in Australia.
And England
Mark
don't-
Wood and Jofra are quicker than anything Australia have got.
So what happened to Pooh Bear?
I think he's just got an injury. But I don't think Pat Cummins is going to play this whole series. They're keeping
See, I
real quiet.
think losing Pat Cummins is major because he's
Huge. He is the glue.
he's the spiritual
Yeah.
leader of the team as well as being just phenomenal.
Not to mention something for the
Never
mums.
bowls a bad ball.
And something
good
for the
looking.
mums. Yeah.
And we don't
sure,
hate
that's
him.
good. No, and we don't hate him.
I don't
Who
really
do we hate? Who do we hate in Australia? That's what's making me feel discombobulated about this series. I don't know who to hate.
I don't even hate Steve Smith anymore because he's just a smudgy kind of a strange dude.
Yeah.
Bit of a loser.
He's sort of broken old.
Yeah, I don't even.
He's sort of like a aunt you've forgotten about at the wedding, like
Yeah.
a great aunt that's sitting at the back, and everyone sort of maybe goes by and says hello, but that's about it.
Labuschagne, I got no time for.
I got no time for him.
But likes of Travis Head and Cumdog and all that, I've got a lot of time for. Mitchell Marsh, is he in the team?
I don't know about the
Mitchell Marsh.
Bison.
How can the Bison
Big
not
old
make
Bison.
the test team? He would be like our number one pick if he was in New Zealand. Tell him to come to New Zealand, Mitchell Marsh.
I was talking to someone on the marathon, a cricket fan, when I was running, and they were like, "What's wrong with New Zealand cricket when all my friends are talking about is the Ashes?"
Yeah.
So we're New Zealand cricket fans, and all anyone's focused on is the Ashes.
I think cricket fans in general are
Ashes fans.
Ashes fans.
Yeah,
like,
so
it's only because the build-up's so great.
Yeah.
Like, every former player has got some dumb hot take. Like Ian Botham's coming out saying that they haven't been in Australia long enough.
The ex-player podcast space at the moment is just on fire. My God, microphones are too cheap.
They're just laying into each other as well.
It's so good. Everyone in their dog, even current players have fucking podcasts now.
The thing about ex-Australian players is that they've been so good in their time that they have a platform, except for Michael Clark, to be arseholes to everyone. You know what I mean? Like they've got the mana to and the victories to back them up. That they can just throw bombs. But wouldn't it be great if ex-All Blacks were just throwing bombs? Like,
Yeah, they're kind of part of the All Black ethos, isn't it? Is just to stay stum afterwards, don't criticise.
Imagine if Kevin Mialamu was just fired up a podcast, just ripping the All Blacks to pieces.
Well, it's like on day 4 of a test match when Aussie are under the pump a little bit and Mark Ward Jr. gets a little bit frustrated and starts just saying what they should be doing, what they shouldn't be doing, and, and where they should all be standing and how much of a disgrace this is that they're bowling this to this plan. And I feel like, I can't help but feel like how good this would be if Kieran Reid was doing this in the 60th minute at Twickers and just really coming off the back fence.
It's just not worth it to them.
No, it's not.
There's no rewards. It's just grief. There's no win.
No.
This is coming up to an Ashes is when you really miss Warney though, eh?
Oh yeah.
Oh God, Warney at an Ashes is so great.
Yeah, they're not firing back though. The English. There's not a lot of. There's just a lot of Aussie rhetoric and a lot of English rhetoric hating the English, but there's no big dick Englishman coming out slagging the Aussies off.
Stuart Broad's trying to. He just doesn't quite have it in him.
Nah.
He broke emotionally and mentally too many times to really come in.
Yeah, you're right.
We've seen him get broken.
Yeah, it's like Marcus Trescothick came in and try and weigh in. He's like, come on, mate.
Yeah, he knows if he goes too hard, he's just going to get cut off at the knees, eh? Anyway, that cranks up on Thursday.
I'm excited about that.
I think it's the best no skin in the game fixture on the calendar, eh?
Yeah, absolutely. Let's put it out there. Australia or England?
Well, seeing as I'm English and, England.
Mashy?
Yeah, I think definitely England. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't want to be like just follow the crowd, but obviously we've got Southey, we've got Baz in there. We'll claim Ben Stokes, the Gay Avenger.
We've got so much more skin in the game.
And I do like seeing Australia backpedal a little bit.
I think I'll just always enjoy seeing Aussie getting beaten no matter who's on their side, though.
Yeah.
I think that's just in me at this point.
What about your old mate Vittori? He's on the Aussie side?
Yeah, he's all right. He'll be okay. He'll
Jesus,
be okay.
how did that group...
Well, he's got James Franklin there as well.
That group, that group has just risen. Well, New Zealand is so weird, eh? Like we just why is it? Why do we just rule the world of coaching?
Yeah, Andre Adams.
Yeah,
he's pesting around the international scene.
Coaching. Is it because this is a cynical take? Is it because people don't hate us?
Yep. I reckon.
Yeah, I think because we're not an arsehole country, and it's not.
We don't bring much baggage.
Yeah, we don't bring baggage. So we bring getting quite good results with minimal resources.
Yep, we're pretty open-minded as well in terms of we're not going to bring. We haven't got an agenda to bring along. We don't have a side. We're quite happy to probably give over our IP.
Am I repeating Paul Stewart's Ford's answer to a question at a podcast?
Maybe.
On stage.
I think
was that one of the questions?
Oh, yeah, I think he's discussed this at the live show.
I think at that live show. I think the things I just said weren't my opinions. They were what either Dylan Cleaver or Paul Stewart Ford said at that podcast.
But it's true.
That's most of my cricketing takes as well.
Because I just thought, that sounds too onto it for me to have thought of that myself. Sounds like Paul Stewart Ford did it.
I don't think we cause any headaches in boardrooms, though, as Kiwis.
It's true. And I was talking to a professional cricketer recently, and I gave him my theory on why there's so many Kiwis in these setups and how it's all about just creating an environment in that team in which you don't want to be dropped. So you're a professional cricketer anyway. You're going around. Your job is to keep yourself fit, is to be better. But when you get into the international team, you have such a great time. You go out on a golf tour for 4 days leading up to a tour. You have the best time when you go on tour.
Yeah, right.
The last thing you want to do is be dropped from this group because it's such good fun. And I threw that out there, and he goes, actually, I didn't think about that, because that's exactly what Vittori's doing in Australia with their short form team.
Right.
When they go off to a golf resort for 4 days before and just play 8 rounds of golf.
It's just FOMO.
Yeah, and then Baz is doing the same in England. We're creating this environment where they get around each other, they have good fun, but they play hard. And the last thing you want to do is get dropped from that environment. So you work harder outside of those tours and outside of those games to make sure you stay in there.
Did you talk to that British reporter that came to the live podcast thing in Wellington?
Yeah.
He was a good man, but it made me understand the way the English cricket fans think of their team now. They freaking love them, and they don't really mind if they lose, because for once they're just the team that they've got this.
They're popular.
They've got this ethos that they go to. We're the team that just goes hard.
Well, that's what Baz obviously brings, because that's what when he was captaining New Zealand, we were the same.
Yeah,
if we lost, lost, but fuck, who cares? We gave it a go.
And so there's a huge amount, because there used to be, like, especially English fans are often harder on their team than anyone. But they've kind of got this thing now where they're like, yeah, we've got a bit of swagger. We just give it a go.
Yeah.
We give it a go, mate. Punt, have a punt, mate.
Get a go.
Before we move on to some Eels places, do you want to discuss really quickly the Zach Lomax situation, which is quite interesting? Yesterday, the Parramatta Eels released a statement saying that they are cutting ties with Lomax ahead of pre-season training. He was only 1 season into a 4-year contract, and it seems that he must be going to R360. Are we allowed to say that?
Yeah, well, I mean, allegedly. But he says he's pursuing interests outside of rugby league, which you would say, being one of the best players in the NRL, and you got Ryan Pappenhausen doing the same, seeking interests outside of the game.
Oh, there's rumoured as well, eh?
Yeah, which is, so the rumours, obviously the rumour mill's going. It's like, where are they going? They're not exactly going to open up a fucking cafe out the back in North Sydney. You know, they're not.
No, you're right,
they're not setting up a law firm. They're not setting up a recruitment agency.
Real estate's always an option.
Yeah, real estate is always an option, but usually that's at the end of their career.
Yeah, you're right.
These guys are in their prime. It all points towards something happening, and that R360. When you've got Saudi money, and having talked to a few people, you look at rugby players compared to what Saudi spent on golf and on
700
tennis.
million to John Rahm, for example.
Correct. Rugby players are cheap as chips.
Mate, some of the biggest contracts in the NRL are a couple mil max.
Yeah, so you add another, just round that up to a double digit, and then already you've got a rugby league player going,
hang on, what?
10 million.
Yeah.
But for a Saudi, that's like, fucking hell, we're going to get these athletes for $10 million. Is that it?
And of course, it does come with a 10-year ban, but I don't think they give a shit. As Mania Stewart said yesterday on the commentary, that does not matter at all to these guys. I mean, Peter V'landys, I think, just probably did that to try and scare a couple of people, but that doesn't mean shit, does it?
Nah.
But in the end, it's like these guys, you know, and I had an argument with Darcy Watergrave about this on my show, but it's like they've got a small window to make money.
Totally.
And so if you've got the opportunity just to make sure that your family's sorted,
you take it.
You take it, because that's what I always think's interesting with these teams, right? They demand loyalty, and these leagues demand loyalty, but as soon as you're not good enough, fuck off.
Oh, yeah. I mean,
the loyalty does not go the other way.
I think we, in New Zealand and Australia particularly, maybe because we're just young countries in terms of that sporting, but in America, all the NBA players, if they know they're a commodity.
Yeah.
They can be traded. Baseball players, they know they can be traded quite easily. They get offended, but they know.
They can be told with 2 days' notice that you're no longer living in Los Angeles.
Yes.
You now live in Philadelphia.
Correct. Whereas, and
so pack up your family.
Yeah, and they go.
Go.
Same. And if you watch that quarterback doco on Netflix, it's the same. It's like 1 minute they're living with one side of the country, next minute, a week later, these whole family's back over in freezing cold somewhere in fucking Detroit.
Yeah.
And then they move somewhere else. But in New Zealand, we're still stuck on the, mate, I'm loyal to the All Black jersey, I'm loyal to the rugby union until the money says you're not.
Yeah.
I was listening to a conversation between Gronkowski and Tom Brady, who, are the famous duo from the Patriots and then recently the Buccaneers. But they were talking about how Gronk recently got in a bit of trouble because he went up to Tom Brady and said, hey, I need to get one more catch to hit my catch bonus for my contract. And they were discussing this and how the backlash, came about. And they were saying that, professional athletes only leave the game with two things. That's friends and money. And they were like, that's all we do. Genuinely, no offense to everyone here, that's all we do this for. Yeah. And this is why we play this game to this level. If we were playing sport because we loved it and because it was fun, we'd much rather play in a way shitter league.
Or play golf.
Or just rock up on a Sunday and play once a week and train twice a week. We do this because we want to earn as much money as possible. So thinking that, players are better than the money, I don't think that's a fair kind of standard to put on people either. Of course, if you're going to get $3 million in front of your face, go hard.
And you can't just rub in billion-dollar franchises and all the money and all the commercialisation and, look at the All Blacks, how much they celebrate when they get a new sponsor and how much they wheel you out for whatever thing. And then say, but from your perspective, it's all about loyalty to the brand.
Yeah.
It's like, but from our perspective, it's just how much we can hock you to other people for money, and that's the same with NRL teams. Geez, they they're businesses.
Yeah, who do you reckon? Because no New Zealanders have been mentioned yet.
Obviously,
RTS has always been thrown out there and coming into the end of his endish of his career.
I'd love a bunch of people that were just at the end of their career playing. It'd be interesting.
R360. I mean,
probably open up. The defence would open up. There'd be attacking opportunities.
We talked about it yesterday. Sonny Bill, bring him out of retirement. Like George Foreman coming back into the ring.
How much to get Richie McCaw back?
Yeah, we talked about it. He's too skinny. Same with Kieran Reid.
Yeah, they've
lost too much weight. They've gone into multi-sports.
There's some people that seem to really lean into retirement, and I reckon Kieran Reid and Richie McCaw are two guys that they left it all out there on the park, and then they've really leant into retirement.
Absolutely, there is no way back. They're not playing. They're not getting involved at all.
Let's take a break and come back with some yours, pleases.
Yours, please. Brought to you by Export Ultra.
Oh, yeah, the iHeartradio app. If you are listening on that, you should be, by the way. You can always just search for the iHeartradio app on your App Store or Google Play Store. There's a microphone button there whenever you search for the Agenda podcast. You click that and you can record a 30-second message. It comes our way and we'll get to them throughout the week.
And make sure you press the follow button if you wouldn't mind as well.
For God's sake, push the follow button.
One
Fucking
thing.
kill you?
Just fucking kill you to press the fucking button.
We're just sitting here, just
Dicks in hand.
yeah. Is that right?
What?
First one, yours, please.
We used to
Jesus,
before
you
the
guys
video.
really hit a all-time high last night. Anyway, you seem busy. I'm going to go put a pinger in my ass.
Batting 10. Batting 10.
Yeah.
God, the 11. I don't know. I don't know if I can continue.
Next one, yours, please.
Morning, Benders.
brother?
In sunny Whakatū here, it's pissing down. So I was just been asked, are you afraid of women? No. But there are 3 types of women that I am afraid of. So women when they're playing netball,
Agreed.
hockey players on and off the pitch, and the most scary woman are women that wear Stony Creek. And you can't change my mind on that. Do you guys want to delve in? Join in.
Okay, I'm not joining in.
This is a terrifying game.
I've just been uncancelled for watching the netball instead of the All Blacks, mate. Okay, so I'm not getting involved in this. So you're saying netty, women playing netty. Having spent a bit of time around the netty courts, I'd have to agree that can be quite intimidating.
Yeah, that includes
They're
social
real
netty, by the way.
They're real cauldrons.
Oh my god!
Especially, when you've got 25 asphalt courts with
The admin people are worse.
Yeah.
They're worse. The clipboard Nazis are worse.
the officiating.
And
Oh my
then
goodness.
was it all hockey players on and off the off? I
Which
don't know.
felt specific.
I don't-
There was a touch of something's happened
I
about
don't
that point.
know a lot of hockey players, to be honest. So I can't really comment on that one.
Is
I'm trying to
DC
think.
still going out with one? Married one.
There's that Pixie song that starts with "There were rumors he was into field hockey players." Do you remember that song?
No.
It's just got the sample. It goes, and I've always wondered what it was from. There were rumors he was into field hockey players.
Is it a Crazy V thing?
Well, Ella Newbury in our team, she plays hockey.
Oh, there you go. Exhibit A. Next one. Yours, please.
Hey, no, we haven't addressed the last one.
Oh, what was
Stony
the last
Creek.
one?
Anyone who wears Stony Creek,
Is
obviously
that because they're
outdoorsy.
They're walking the route burn track.
Well, I think Stony Creek, isn't that? That's a rural one. So
is it?
probably carrying a knife.
Oh, okay. Is that more hunty?
Yeah, I think that's more hunty and more agriculturally rooty kind of you're kind of dairy farm.
I've noticed something when I visit Dunedin, is that there's this type of person that's always wearing those sort of sneaker tramping boots just all the time as their work. They're always wearing those
To brunch.
tramping, sneaking boots.
Yeah, just everywhere.
And
I know the ones.
Versatile. pieces
yeah,
of
so
footwear,
they're ready at any point just to walk the route burn.
I think Stony Creek.
Mural.
I think you're looking more. It's more hunting.
Oh, yeah.
It's your hunting and agriculture. Oh yeah.
Okay.
Oh, it's full hunting.
When you say, oh, yeah, are you into that?
No,
Oh,
but I'll be terrified as well. 'Cause
Oh,
they've
yeah.
probably got gun licenses as well,
yeah.
Yeah.
and they know how to dismember a deer or something.
I'd also add into that list of
I find that
the
hot.
scariest women, friends of your ex-partners. Whenever I see a friend of an ex-partner, they're always terrifying.
Hey, I just saw this. I saw this
anyone else
Saturday
got one?
night. I saw the Saturday
Please.
Night Live joke that was on 2 days ago.
Yeah.
And it's a song, but it's pretty funny. But anyway, it's about when you break up with someone and you miss your ex's dad.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I've got a few ex's dads I miss
Yeah.
because you make this relationship with the dad, and you've got all these jokes and you spend all this time with them,
And then they apologise on their behalf. Oh, sorry about that, didn't we?
Yeah.
yeah. And then
You know what she's like.
And then, but then it's a huge betrayal for you ever to spend any time with your ex's
Oh.
dad anymore. And he's like, it's like
miss you.
unrequited. It's like Capulets and Montagues. You can't.
Oh, yeah.
You can no longer be friends with the dad of your ex.
It's like the
And
Berlin.
it's heartbreaking.
The Berlin Wall goes down between East and West, and you can't.
Yeah, you can't.
It's a death in the family.
Yeah,
It really
and
is.
there's someone that you've just admired, and you've done a lot of work for them to respect you.
Yeah.
Yeah, and he's saved under your phone as something else.
Yeah.
Like it was, Steve, father-in-law.
Yeah.
Now it's Steve, the pool guy,
Yeah,
or something.
you're sneaking around trying to
Yeah,
meet up to have a quiet beer with your ex's dad. Yeah. Anyway.
Next one.
Yeah, g'day fellas. First time, long time.
Oh.
Born and bred West Coaster. 5'8", 80 kgs, blindside flanker. Calf so big that a cow would be proud.
Oh, nice.
So I hear Grot Lane wants to do a boys' trip to Singapore Grand Prix next year.
Yeah.
Now, as a bigger Formula 1 punisher than Matt Heath of Leslie's Kitchen fame, can we not do that? Because if Liam's on the grid next year, he's had it rough enough without you summoning the cosmic power of the universe to fuck it up even more. Anyway, fuck the North Island. Mashy misses is hot. Hooroo.
This is a wise man.
That's so much in 30 seconds.
Is that New Zealand's...
unreal.
Is that New Zealand's smartest man?
Yeah.
That was the most articulate man I've ever heard in my
From
life.
the West Coast, he got through a lot.
Jesus.
Is he... Oh, he could be my new friend and replace Nex's dad.
Yeah, I think so, because he
He's
shot
just
one
a
across
great
my
New
bow
Zealander.
and then finished off by just... I'm not sure if it was a shot across your bow, Mashy. All of the North Island can get fucked, apparently, according to him. But is that a compliment? Mashy's misses his hot?
Mashy and me, we're South Island heart.
Mate. You know, that is a stance that majority of the South Island does take.
Yeah.
As well as, I think, majority of the
even
South
while I'm
Island
living
also
here, I'm
thinks my
still...
partner's hot, but,
you know?
Yeah.
Your partner is hot. But, and, you know, I think we could do a trip to Singapore and just not take G Lane.
Yeah.
That would solve the curse.
Fuck, I'm open to that
Well,
idea.
okay.
But actually,
Can
we
I
can't,
go?
because if you're not there, then I won't know where to be.
No, okay,
Because you
I'll
always
go.
tell me where I've got to go.
Yeah, that's a
I'll
good
go.
point.
I'll get lost.
I'll go, but I won't go to the Formula One. Because last time I went, I had a great time. I caught a ferry over to, I think, Thailand and played golf for the day at like a island just off Singapore. It was great.
Oh, yeah.
So I'll do that. I'll go on a golf trip. You guys can watch. I've been to a few Formula Ones.
What's
have you?
the sort of radius of your curse?
Yes, this is the thing. Are you going to allow me to be in Singapore? If I'm not at the race, surely that doesn't count.
You could just hit over the Malaysian border.
Yeah. What if I'm in Malaysia or
I think a different
Thailand?
country. I think a different country is fine.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
But I think if G-Lane's upwind, you know, that's also a concern.
Upwind?
Or down, you know, if,
Oh,
I don't know, I'm just trying to figure out what...
Matt Heath's F1 corner
close you can
in Singapore would be pretty good.
Yeah. Well, I think packages are available now. I think we can do something with boys' trip, can't we?
Yeah, let's do a package.
Okay.
Love a package.
Yeah, g'day fellas, this
G'day,
is
mate.
definitely our lights off. Early morning watching the rugby. We're only 12 minutes in, so I don't know what happens, but why the fuck the All Blacks keep getting done by these rush defences? Ireland did it on that tour when they beat us here a couple of years ago. England do it every time, and they're right on us. We've got to pass it so deep, and we just fucking lose all momentum. I don't understand. Why don't we do it to people, and how do we stop it happening to us? Hope we win.
What cover that
I love
that,
it.
that message sends there's a lot of questions here.
Some good
So
early morning rugby
I do
analysis.
enjoy the fact that it's 4 a.m. and he's recording
He's got to be,
that.
so has he got
Trying
little
to wake
little
the family
kids?
up, yeah.
Not allowed to wake the family up. So we've all been there. I respect that, but also I've wondered that myself. Why don't we do a rush defence? Everyone else does it to us. Why don't we do it?
And is it different in the international game? Because in Super Rugby, I feel like they keep the defensive line back to allow for more running rugby. I don't know. Is that just me? Is that just my perception of it? But I don't know.
Yeah, maybe maybe we're looking for holes or something. I don't know.
Yeah,
maybe
I don't know. We don't really know enough about rugby to comment on that.
No,
I don't.
No, I leant back.
You did lean back.
Yeah, no, I was well away from the mic for that conversation.
It is something that I've said. I've been sitting on the couch and I've said to Tracy before watching rugby. Why don't we do that?
Yeah.
There must be a reason why we don't do it.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Next one. How many we got left?
Lucky we're a sports. Come to the sports podcast for answers.
Didn't really answer that.
Ladies and gentlemen, I've got a public service announcement. I'm just in town, and I've seen Will O'Rourke chatting about 3 or 4 birds. New Zealand cricket is in safe hands. Anyway, love yous, fuck yous, see you at Hodaki Corner.
Yep, Will O'Rourke, dangerously good-looking man, but he's injured at the moment, so I'm glad his rehab's going well.
Oh, yeah.
Must be part of his rehab, but I'm glad that he's out there throwing himself.
Where does he reside?
Good looking man.
Yeah, Canterbury, isn't he?
Big size.
Oh, nice.
Big size gentleman.
Tearing up
huge
fat
size
eddies.
gentleman. I forgot about O'Rourke, that we got O'Rourke in the wings.
We've got spies and eyes everywhere, don't we?
Oh, yeah.
Into the Agenda podcast. Have you been calling it the Agenda-rati since I went away?
Yeah, we dropped the Agenda-rati.
So we got the Agenda-rati out there, so just watch your back.
Out. Yeah, watch out. You don't know who's Agenda-rati and who's not.
We've got a man everywhere. It may not be the best man. It might not be the best man out there. But we have someone there.
We have men. We have men. We have boots on the ground.
We have boots on the ground. Some of them pretty dodgy, not the best operators. but we do have boots on the ground. Which sheer numbers.
We need to get an Agendarati logo made up.
Yeah.
You know, like a hieroglyphic A.
Yeah.
And then we'll all get little tattoos, kind of.
You're a member of the Agendarati.
Yeah.
Have you boys been doing that handshake that we talked about?
When you like circle your index finger.
Yeah, around the palm of someone you meet just in case they are too Agendarati.
And you're an Agendarati, and then you immediately
get punched in the head.
if they're not, if they are an Agendarati, you're fine. If they're not,
run.
you're like,
in trouble.
I've got this badly wrong.
Yeah, you're in real trouble.
Try it with a new Mrs.'s dad. First handshake. I just thought you might be a member of the Agendarati.
Imagine if he does it back.
Yes, I love that. He goes, I thought you were. He goes, what the fuck are you talking about?
Last
Lose
one.
this guy. Dump this guy.
Or people that listen to the Agenda podcast.
Yours, please.
All right.
Waka waka waka. Bring back Fozzie Bear. This All Blacks team is absolutely diabolical. What even is the game plan? Barrett can't even frickin' kick it out. Fucking appalling. Abysmal. All those other fucking words. Fuck off, Razor Robertson.
Right, okay. The hurt is real. I mean, I do feel a lot of guilt for our treatment of
Fozzie Bear
with the waka waka waka.
Yeah, we did.
We got feverish on it, and we became part. We were like Mean Girls.
Yeah, we
started picking.
We had the probe, didn't we?
Yeah,
we had the sphinctometer,
and we were like, Razor was going to be the saviour.
I forgot about the sphinctometer. Maybe we have to bring that back for Razor.
Looking at the All Black squad, I think they are the 30 best players in New Zealand. I think so.
So you think it's a coaching issue?
I don't know. Is it a talent issue? Is it a coach? I don't know.
Well, do you realise something? And this is quite a depressing thing to say, but when the competition for young people that are excellent at sport in this country is large, and they're not all going to rugby. And if you're a small country, I mean, with a small pool, for the longest time we were getting by that anyone that was awesome at sport and had the right, muscle twitch fibre, or whatever, right size, tall guy was going to be a lock, whatever. They were all going into rugby, and now they're not. So that we could be in for Rocky forever.
Yeah, it's true.
Yeah,
it's true.
What kind of rugby does Razor play? You know what I mean?
Well, the thing is with Razor is obviously he's a very outgoing dude, very quirky guy.
Unreal on a hoverboard, especially around Bay Oval.
Yeah, and he's a surfer. He's different. He's kind of thinks differently, communicates differently, but in terms of his selections and gameplay, it's very
conservative.
Yeah. It's not Razzie Erasmus who's flashing lights and lifting fucking people in the middle of the back line and doing crazy shit. But so I think people are struggling with the fact that his personality and him is very different to his actual the way he plays rugby, which is no surprise because he wasn't exactly setting the world on fire with the Crusaders in terms of gameplay.
No, that's right.
But they were consistent.
They were. That's right. That's a very good point. I hadn't thought of that. We never thought, these Crusaders are innovative.
Yeah.
We thought they were relentless
and fucking
disciplined.
Polished. Shit, they were polished.
But whenever you go up again in the international game, they've investigated every weakness. And when I mean every weakness, the high ball.
My God, the box kick.
It's just terrible under the high ball. We just anyway.
Okay. We'll knock this on the head for this
I've
week.
got an analogy.
Okay.
Here we go.
Okay.
Razor Robinson is like a college football coach at the Crusaders. He built this culture that everyone bought into, and then he tried to move it to the All Blacks, and they're professional athletes, and they were like, nah. Yeah. I'm too old for it.
But the Crusaders are all professional athletes.
I know, but he had them all under their little womb, but the All Blacks...
So he had control of them more.
Yes.
He had control of their career. Right.
And if they wanted to play for the Crusaders, they had to buy into his thing, where the All Blacks, they're just getting selected from all over.
And they can just go and play rugby in Japan. Or Yeah, it's an interesting one, that one.
We did feel like, especially in the second half, that we didn't really have an answer.
It's a little bit left-right bomb. You know,
that's coming from someone. I love that.
We used to laugh at other teams for just crawling across from touchline to touchline.
As a man that knows nothing about rugby, he's got a touch of the left-right bombs, and then Damien McKenzie comes on at the 60th and just runs back and forth, and then finds a gap eventually.
Oh well, hopefully we deal with Wales. They're celebrating because they beat Japan by 1 point, so they're on a roll.
Let's just finish with humiliating Wales, and then we'll be happy.
Yeah, finish with an 80-0 against Wales. Yeah. Okay, thanks very much for coming in, Matt. You go get your massage. You got a massage booked in today, or are you going to get Tyler to do it?
I wonder if Mike Hoskin would come back in and massage my butt.
He probably would.
Did you hear that thing? He was having a go at me on his breakfast show, and his host. You should find the audio. And he was saying that because when I was away, he noticed that that he got that his hay fever went away or something, and he was saying that
it's quite funny.
He was talking about Matt Heath's DNAs all over the studio. But anyway,
he's a legend.
His producer Glenn goes, well, we need to do a test to see if Matt's DNA is inside you. And then it was like a total ACC moment where they went, it was like the asking breakfast, Matt Heath, we've got to check if Matt Heath's DNA is inside you. I was like, yeah, I'm a fan of,
fan of asking, but
not that much. It was quite.
You went batting 11 with him?
Yeah. It was quite a risque comment.
Oh, there goes my afternoon. I'll go looking for that in the loggers.
I'll get you the audio.
When was it? On Friday?
It was on Friday.
Okay. I'll go hunting.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll find you the audio.
Okay.
All right.
See you guys. See you tomorrow.
Okay.
You've been listening to the ACC's Agenda podcast, brought to you by Export Ultra. For more episodes, like and follow on iHeartradio or wherever you get your podcasts.